I thought our effort was good tonight. Thought we played hard. Thought we had a good attitude. Everybody got in. I thought contributed and did a good job. You know, there's a lot of obviously areas for improvement. But it's what I've been saying. You know, they work hard. They've had good attitude. But I think our youthfulness really shows at times. It really shows. And you know, that's just going to get better with time, hopefully. You know, I thought Panhandle's pressure hurt us a little bit early. I think it caught us by surprise a little bit. And then I thought we adapted to it as time went along. You know, I'm anxious. We were just looking for details. We knew we'd be a whole lot bigger than they were. You know, I'm anxious to go back and just see if we were in the right places on defense, and did we block out, and did we screen, all the detail things, because we knew we were probably going to win this game and by a large margin. And one thing you can do when you do that is you start gambling a lot, trying to get steals, trying to make the spectacular play. And I don't think we ever did that extensively tonight. At times we did. But you know, there's some things we can learn from this. You know, you got to give them credit. They played really, really hard. They shot the ball well. That's an area we got to get better at, three-point defense. But you know, overall, I thought some guys showed some good energy tonight, and we got a little bit out of it.
You take 22 minutes for LeBron, 26 points and 11 rebounds.
Yeah, you know, but you know, he should have. I mean, you know, it's only going to get harder than it was tonight. But I liked his pace that he played with. I liked his shot selection was good. I didn't think he forced a whole lot at times, but I liked how he got his points. That was from the free throw line, going to the basket, posting up. I don't even know, did he even take it through? And he's really been shooting the ball really well from the three-point line, but only took one. So I think that showed some, you know, he's played smart. I thought he did. I'm anxious to watch on film, see how he did defensively. I'm anxious to see that. But offensively, I like the pace he played with, but you know, only for him to shoot only 1 3, surprised because he usually shoots quite a few.
As you watched the game, was there anybody that you said, "Hey, I like what I'm seeing out of this guy or that guy"?
Yeah, Michael Cobbs and Brian Williams. I really liked what they were bringing to the table. You know, we've talked a lot about them on being stat guys. They should have deflections, block shots, steals, make plays. The moment they moment they don't use their athleticism and energy and length, then they become very average players. And I thought they did all that tonight. They were just flying around and making plays for us. And that's a phrase we use a lot: making plays, make plays. And we define what it means to make plays. They know what that means. But those two, I thought, played with great energy and made some extra effort plays. You know, Keaton was obviously Keaton. I thought he played well in limited minutes. I actually played him a few more than I was wanting to. You know, those guys do. I thought Markell played a lot of energy. I thought he made a few too many turnovers, but I thought he played with energy as well.
You guys played fast, but some of the players are saying you might want to play even faster.
No, I don't know about that. You know, the offense is a work in progress. You know, your offense is always behind at this time of year, and ours is really behind right now. Our execution is not good. And we're not changing ends as fast as I'd like. And it's not about playing fast. I don't even, you know, I tell guys, that's not the word I want. It's not, you know, we just want to be aggressive. We want to change ends quickly. We don't, you know, it could get better, but I wouldn't necessarily come out of this game saying we want to play, you know, any faster than we did. I mean, we will just through learning our offense better. But it's not going to get a whole lot more faster after you force a team in 33 turnovers. It's going pretty fast just because of the turnovers. But you know, it's just a game to learn from and to grow on, and not obviously get very excited about. Other than I like the attitudes and I like some of the pieces. We show our youth. We're a young basketball team, and we show it at times. We really show it. Probably not from things I notice, but you know, I enjoy working with this group so far.
The pressure, obviously, that's something you want to do, and it looks like something you really can do this year.
We hope so. It's work in progress, but you know, I think as you saw, we can play a lot of guys. We tried to try different combinations tonight, and we'll even do it again on Sunday. Even different. I did not get LeBron at the 5 or the point, which I'd like to do at some point. More really some 5 because we could create some mismatch problems. But yeah.
That was going to be my next question. It looks like there's not just a ton of difference between player number 3 and player number 10.
No, not at all. Not at all. You wouldn't believe how long I debated on who to start and who not. I went over with staff even this morning and wanted to hear what they thought. I had in my mind but again, as I try to stress to the team, and as a player, when I played, I didn't want to hear the coach say it doesn't matter who starts and all that. I didn't want to hear that. But when I became a coach, I really truly started believing and understanding that it really doesn't matter. And as a coach, but it's hard to explain that to kids. It really is. But probably as much as any team I've ever had starting is going to be it's not going to be a factor into how many minutes you play with this basketball team. It doesn't, but there's not a lot of drop off, good or bad. I mean, it's not like they're all great. Our depth is just great. We're all, pretty much same young. Everybody's young and eager players who trying to get better, and a lot of improvement, a lot of room for improvement for all of them. But we got some guys that can play, that bring stuff to our team that will get significant time. So we are going to try to pressure as much as we can.
You talked about chemistry and everybody getting along. Is part of that making the press over the court as far as make the extra pass?
Yeah, it hasn't reflected, our closeness off the court hasn't reflected on the court as much as we'd like yet. And I don't mean that in a selfish manner. I mean that they just don't understand playing with each other very well yet. It's just youthfulness and understanding. And we got so many guys playing different positions. We're rotating a lot of different guys at different positions, which takes a little time for everybody to get used to it and get into a flow. But it hasn't. It really hasn't transpired over the court yet. Not as much as we like. We had 19 assists tonight, which is good. 15 turnovers is not very good at all, but 19 assists is good. But I would have liked to have seen it up around 24. Is what I was shooting for tonight.
What did you take out of tonight from the point guard battle you got going on?
Oh, I thought they both had all three of them had their ups and downs. Reggie got in a little foul trouble there, but I thought he gave us early really good minutes. I thought he played, gave us great energy and made some good plays early. But they all have different. Our point guards have different strengths. Especially when you look at Reggie and Fred, there's totally two different strengths, and that's why they're both going to play significant minutes. Both of them will, as long as they're playing hard. The only thing, on the board, I talked a lot about pregame talk, a lot about different things, X and O wise. But the thing I tried to stress the most today in shoot around and in pregame talk is all I want to see is great attitudes, great effort, and team play. Anything less if you make a mistake in that area, you're coming out. Now, if you don't remember a play or you turn it over or you shoot a bad shot, we'll correct it on the fly. You do a couple bad shots in a row or a couple turnovers, then you got to come out. But the moment we see somebody not working hard, I mean all out working hard. To the point of exhaustion is the way you should be, because we do have guys that can come in. Don't be selfish. And I thought Reggie did that the first time he got in the game. I thought he played himself to exhaustion, and then that's what we've got to see out of him on a consistent basis. I thought Guerrero played himself to exhaustion on a couple of times. And once we get everybody understanding that mentality, then it'll make us a better team. Because if you don't do that, to me, it's a sign of a little bit of sign of selfishness, because we've got guys that we can put in. So play so hard that you need a substitute. And that's what I was looking for more than anything, and we got it to an extent.
Good with Coach?
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.